Okay, good afternoon, lovers of freedom. Today is the 17th day of September 2025. We just came out from a visit to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is in solitary confinement at the DSS. We had a meeting with him a short while ago, and this is the message he has sent, or he has asked us to send out to the world concerning the status of his health. This is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu talking. The SSS, through their doctor, who was brought to replace another more competent doctor that actually discovered that he has a very dangerously low potassium in his bloodstream that can trigger heart failure at any time. This doctor, who is of DSS, is fully aware of the seriousness of the potassium depletion in his blood system. And yet, the DSS took samples of his blood system, his blood samples, to South Africa for analysis. The South Africa authority, after analyzing the blood sample, queried why the depletion of potassium in his body. The lab people in South Africa could not give any reason for the depletion of potassium in his system. The DSS facility here has also not been able to show or give reason why the depletion in potassium is consistent and persistent in his blood system. And the question Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is asking is, if there is nothing wrong with him, then what is the reason for the taking of blood samples from him for almost over 50 times? Why the consistent drawing of his blood in the name of going for analysis for more than 50 times? Why is it that his potassium continues to deplete despite all the medication that the DSS have been giving to him? So Nnamdi Kanu, we strongly believe that the medicines given to him by the State Security Service medical department is of no effect whatsoever. He also wants the world to know that he may have been poisoned in Kenya to the knowledge of the Nigerian authorities, but yet the Nigerian authorities choose not to give him the adequate medical treatment that he needs for his survival to face his trial. Nnamdi Kanu wants us to know that since he was born, he has never suffered diabetes before, nor has he suffered anything post-frame before. But due to the depletion of the potassium in his body, so many things have started going wrong with his internal organs. His pancreas, his prostate, and so many other things. His heart, so many other things. The kidney function is not functioning at optimal level. It's Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's belief that the Nigerian judiciary is seriously being intimidated by the authorities. And that is why it appears that the judiciary is not helpful to him when it comes to issues of his health. Professor Araji, Professor Emeritus, a medical doctor, who is currently leading his medical team, had proposed to affidavit stating what he found that is wrong with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and recommending that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu be taken before the National Hospital, which is a federal government-owned hospital, for proper medical attention. But unfortunately, the federal government of Nigeria, through the State Security Service, have refused to see reasons why he should be taken to the National Hospital that is here in Abuja. It is interesting to know that at each point in time that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's medical checks was being conducted, the DSS will normally send 2 or more of their own in-house doctors to witness all examination. And they are fully aware of his medical condition. They are fully aware that since they kept giving him those medications they used to give him to improve his potassium, that it has not worked. His potassium continues to deplete, and this can lead to heart failure. The DSS and the federal government of Nigeria do not want Nnamdi Kanu to be taken to a proper medical facility where his health can be comprehensively taken care of. Even though no court has found him guilty yet he is being punished by refusing to help in building up his health. We want to tell Nigerians that it is only a man that is alive that can stand trial for any offense whatsoever. Nnamdi Kanu needs urgent medical attention. May I use this opportunity to also state that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu does not want to be discharged on sympathetic grounds. He does not want to be discharged on sympathetic ground. He wants to come out from this case with all the facts laid bare to the general public. And that is why he has urged that he wants to stand his trial, he wants to stand it as a healthy man, not as a man that is dying. And he does not want to be released because he is dying. He wants his health to be properly taken care of. And we are also saying, if the federal government does not want to take care of his health, probably because of the cost, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and his supporters are offering to foot the bill of his medical health, provided we will be allowed to have proper medical attention. And we have also suggested, and we have chosen, and the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has approved, that he does not mind using the national hospital, which is owned by the federal government and in the heart of the FCT also. Thank you very much. God bless.
I don't know how to say it. I believe you heard everything that these representatives of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in this very video said. According to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he believed that he might have been poisoned either in Kenya with the knowledge of Nigerian government. According to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, these people has drawn his blood for over 50 times. What is the use of drawing his blood for over 50 times? Why the constant checking of his blood samples if these people are not doing something fish? If these people are not up to something? Nigerian government want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to die in detention. If Nigerian government don't want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to die in detention, why are they still keeping him in detention? Why can't they facilitate this trial? A court case that has lasted for 5 years. For 5 years, this man has been in solitary confinement. This man has been in the custody of DSS. They are not willing to hasten the trial. Either they find him guilty, but let them finalize this trial. Drawing his blood samples every now and then for over 50 times in 5 years. And now his potassium level is constantly depleting, reducing every now and then. According to the doctor, this very situation, this depletion, continuous depletion of his potassium level can lead to heart attack, can lead to heart failure at any given time. Yet they don't want to transfer him to a better hospital, even their own general hospital, even to the Federal General Hospital Abuja. They don't want to transfer him. If they don't want him dead, why are they delaying the trial? Why can't they facilitate the trial and do it once and for all, so that this man can be free? Why are they denying him better hospital? Why Why are they drawing his blood sample every now and then over 50 times? And why is his potassium level decreasing, constantly decreasing? What is going on? They are drawing the blood because they know there is something wrong. As Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, it's either they are aware of him being poisoned, yet they don't want to take him to better hospital. They don't want him to get better treatment for him to recover from whatever he is sick of. Rather, they choose to be drawing his blood samples. They are blocking every means to set this man free. When this trial commenced, I thought maybe by now this case is over. But still, the same old strategy, the same old delay tactics, the same old procedure, the same old pattern, they are still using it on him. After Justice Binta recused herself from this case, I thought the new judge that will be taking up this very case, that will be taking up this very trial, will do it faster. I didn't know it would dwindle up to this day. So I am saying it clearly. These people want this man to die in detention. If not, why are they refusing him better hospital treatment? Why are they refusing to take him to a better hospital, knowing quite sure that he is developing, his body is developing strange illness, that his health is a concern, it's a matter of concern, that he's experiencing serious health challenges that can lead to death at any time. They don't want him to go to hospital of his own choice, and they don't want even to take him to their own general hospital. Rather, they keep him in the custody of DSS, giving him medications that he says in his own terms that are not working, that are not doing anything, rather worsening his body system. Why Nigerian government are negotiating with bandits, terrorists, wanted terrorists? This man is about to die in detention for fighting for his right, for fighting for freedom. Why communities are negotiating with bandits in conjunction with the government arrangement? A man that is fighting for due cause, freedom of his own people, is dying. I watched the video of Mazi Nnamdi saying that the government of Nigeria should release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are not gaining anything by keeping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in continuous detention. The way he sounded, listening to him, you could see weakness in his voice. You could see a weakling. You could see a man that has nothing to offer. He was just trying to advocate for political campaign. People should go and get their voters card, voters registration. People should go and do their voters registration. Now, he's using this opportunity to call upon the government of Nigeria to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to make sure they release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are not gaining anything by keeping him in custody. I was just listening to that man blabbing. I was just listening to him talking feebly. There was nothing concrete in what that man said. He just said something out of, let me say. He just said because maybe people have been bombarding on him, people have been calling upon him that he should say something. That's why he opened his mouth mumbling in the name of talking to federal government. Federal government has not heard anything. It's that thing that he said the federal government is gonna hear. I am ashamed, but like I said, if they don't want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to die in the custody, they cannot be refusing him medical care, proper medical care. They cannot. They will not be denying him his demand to go to a better hospital to take care of his health. They could have finalized this case by now. But at the end of the day, they don't want to do any of these things. A man that has been under solitary confinement for such a long time, his body is beginning to develop different kinds of sicknesses, as mentioned in this very video. Yet, they don't care about his survival, giving him medication that he claims are not working for him. Then tell me, how best do you want me to say that Nigerian government want this man to die, that the DSS want this man to die in their custody? How best do you want me to say that these people drawing blood in the system of this man from every now and then, They have skeleton in the cupboard. Why are they drawing his blood? And why is this very potassium depletion in his blood system? What happened? Or are they constantly checking whether what they are giving him is not working or is working? Either bad thing or good thing that are giving him, whether it's working or not. What is it that they are checking? Yet you don't want him to go to hospital and see a proper doctor. That's my question. I will raise my case here. I say, let me share this video with you people. They want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to die in the custody. They don't want him to go out alive. It's too bad. This is not democracy. It cannot be called democracy. This is oppression. This is dictatorship. This is tyranny. It's not rule of law. They are not obeying any law. The law is suspended. The constitution is suspended. In as much as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is concerned, they don't want to do according to their own law that says no Nigerian citizen is allowed to remain in indefinite detention without trial. Without trial, yet Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has remained indefinite in detention without trial. Kenya has finalized their own case long time ago, yet Nigeria, the judges are going for leave after leave. How then can you tell me that there is justice in Nigeria? How then is justice guaranteed in this very matter? Where will the justice come from? It's a pity that the judiciary has been pocketed by the executive. The executive now exercises more power than allotted according to the constitution. God bless you.